Hello everyone, today we are going to do some color mixing with my revised Schmincke watercolor palette. So I bought this palette, this set, in my birthday at the end of May, and it's a beautiful palette. It came with 12 half pans, which I changed some of them. So first I created this palette with lots of super granulating colors, but then I saw that I don't use it enough. So in my last video I changed the colors to these ones, and I painted again the swatch card, so it will look more clear or precise for my kind of painting. In this week since I did this video, I painted this painting with this palette. And yeah, I really like the palette. I still have to learn how to work with it, but I wanted to experience some color mixing and to see how they behave together. I have all these colors for quite a long time, something like 3 years. And some were new for me, like the Fatlo Green, Fatlo Blue of Schmincke, and transparent orange. So let's start do some color mixing. So I'm thinking of trying some ultramarine blue. With cobalt green dark, and lemon yellow. Because I had in the other palette, the palette before this one, I had the Shire Blue, I think it was. I felt like I wanted to create something close to it. And yeah, I think that this combination could work. I really like it. Really beautiful combination. I will try not to do again mixes that I did in my last video of this palette. So it will be maybe a bit different. I hope I will remember not to do dupes. So next is Fatlo blue, Fatlo green, blue shade, with this Daniel Smith burgundy yellow ochre. Yeah, it creates interesting green. And actually I wanted to mix the Helio Cerulean, which is actually a Fatlo blue green shade, again with this color, to create some kind of cascade green, and maybe add a little bit of a Mars brown, maybe. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think a bit of a Mars brown. Yeah, it's nice, but it's not the same. Maybe I will try to make it stronger. So one moment. Yeah, maybe it's closer. Let's see which remixes we can do more. I thought also about the Schmincke Perlin Green, which I love, with this burgundy yellow ochre. Actually, it can create something close to Zoisat Genuine. It's not the same. I think if I will put some more Perlin Green in some area, it will be almost the same. Yeah, it's very close anyway. And yeah, I like it. What else? Again, I try not to repeat mixes from last time. I'm thinking of Fatal Green Blue shade with some manganese violet, PV16. And it's a beautiful mix. It can create some kind of shadow violet. Let's try maybe to mix it here again. To add a bit of ultramarine and more of the manganese and more of the Fatal Green. No, it doesn't create it, but it's beautiful. So I'll just see that I'm on camera. Yes, I am. So let's continue. I'm thinking about the Delft Blue PB60 with maybe the manganese violet, and yeah, it creates beautiful color. It's still granulating because of the manganese violet. It's very beautiful. Really nice. I like it. Next, let's try the Delft Blue with the Cobalt Green Pure. It's a nice mix. Maybe I will add a little bit of the lemon yellow to give some variation. Yeah, it creates a really beautiful mix. Next, let's try this Perlin Green with some Cobalt Green Turquoise. Beautiful mix. And with some Mars Black. And yeah, it creates an interesting mix. Put a bit of more of the Cobalt Green Turquoise in some areas. And more of the Mars Black. Yeah, really beautiful mix. Maybe a bit more of the Perlin Green. Next, I wanted to try the Fatal Green again. with the transparent sienna Pier 101. Yeah, I like this mix, very beautiful. And I thought about the cobalt green turquoise with the burgundy yellow ochre. Wow, it's beautiful. And also the cobalt green dark with the burgundy. Yeah, like it. So I'll move this paper a bit so we can see everything. A moment. See if we see it. Yeah, I think we can see it well enough. Yeah. So let's continue. Maybe let's mix the Mars brown with some ultramarine. If I remember right, some of the tundra colors are from this mix. Put some more. Very beautiful. And I'm thinking maybe a transparent amber, which is a Pier 101, with the burgundy yellow ochre. And a bit of the Mars black. I'm trying to create some kind of a goethite color. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Now I want to create a dupe to a Daniel Smith watercolor, so we'll bring it. So that color is the Green Appetite Genuine. It's a color I like a lot. I hope I picked the right one. We'll know in a minute. Yeah. It's a color I use a lot. It's amazing for landscapes. And it has some interesting granulation. And I want to do a dupe for it. I'm looking where to put it, so we'll see. I think we'll put it here. So I'm thinking of mixing Phthalo green blue shade with the lemon yellow with some Mars black. I may need to add some kind of a brown, but I'm not so sure yet. Maybe a bit of the transparent amber, not so much. add more of this black. So yeah, it's not the best dupe. They are not the same, but they could be close enough. Maybe take and dilute it one. Maybe it's close. Another thing, a mix that I thought will be interesting maybe is this cobalt azure with a bit of potter's pink. Yeah, and it's beautiful. A really delicate mix. I may do a stronger one here. Not very strong, but it's nice. And I'm thinking now of taking the cobalt violet hue PV62 with some manganese violet. And I'm thinking of one of the blues. I'm not sure if the ultramarine maybe, or another color. Maybe the cobalt azure again. Yeah. I'll take some diluted areas, so we can see them better. Yeah, it's a beautiful mix for a very special background and so on. So let's look. I will write the names and then we look at the swatches. So the swatches are dried. I also swatched the colors that I did mixed dupes for. So this is the ultramarine blue with the cobalt green dark and lemon yellow, and it was supposed to be a dupe for this beautiful green shire blue, and they're quite close. I'm very happy about this mix, and you can see here the PB60, the Delft blue, the cobalt green pure, and the lemon yellow are close, not the same. They could create together the shire green, and also some kind, not close enough, but some kind of dupe for the shire blue. Next is Fatlo green blue shade with burgundy yellow ochre, beautiful olive green, very nice. Then the dupe for Cascade Green was Helio Cerulean, which is PB15 column 3, Burgundy, Yellow Ochre, and Mars Brown. And this is the Cascade Green of Daniel Smith. So you could see here it's closer, but it's not the same. Here it's diluted. I wonder how it would be diluted, but well, never mind. Next is Perlin Green with Burgundy Yellow Ochre, very nice. Olive grayish green, like it. In some areas here, for example, it is close to Zoisite from Daniel Smith. Here is the PV16 plus PG7. It's a manganese violet with Fatlo green blue shade, beautiful mix. Here I added PB29 ultramarine blue, and I liked it less. Here is that blue plus manganese violet, a beautiful mix. It reminds me cobalt blue, violet, or imperial purple of Daniel Smith. I don't have them here, so I cannot show them to you. This mix of perlin green with cobalt green, turquoise, and Mars black creates some kind of a dark blue green, and I like it. It reminds me a little bit of forest blue, but I don't have this color, so I don't know for sure. This phthalo green blue shade and transparent sienna mix is wonderful, between teal greens to olive greens to soft browns. I really love it. Next is cobalt green turquoise with burgundy yellow ochre, beautiful mix, and cobalt green dark with burgundy yellow ochre, also beautiful mix. Here is the dupe I did to Tundra Violet. So here is the Tundra Violet. Here is the mix of ultramarine blue, French ultramarine, with Mars brown. And you can see they are very close. This is just more diluted. This is the dupe for Goethite brown ochre of Daniel Smith, PY43 plus transparent amber plus Mars black, and yeah, I like it, although I would add more Mars black to make it more granulating, because the goethite looks more granulating. This is a dupe I made for Green Appetite Genuine of Daniel Smith. It's the phthalo green blue shade, lemon yellow, Mars black, and a bit of the transparent amber. I needed to put more lemon yellow and more Mars black and to dilute it a little bit, and then it will be close enough for me. It's not bad, but it could be closer. I can make it closer. This mix I like a lot. It's a PB35 Cobalt Azure with PR2 33 Potter's Pink. I love this mix. So this is the diluted one, this is more strong mix, and yeah, I like it. It reminds me the diluted form of swatch I saw in Natasha Newton's channel of azurite of a Roman small, and that was the inspiration for creating this mix. It's not the same, but it's close enough. This mix is with cobalt violet hue, with manganese violet and cobalt azure, and I love it. So these are all the mixes I made here, and these are all the dupes or the source colors for the mixes. Here are the colors of this palette, very beautiful colors, and the painting I did with this palette. So thank you for watching, have a wonderful time and happy painting. Bye.